Hello, Anand. Can you hear me? I'm
Um,
able.
Hi, Nagadar. I just came here. Thank you. I can hear you.
Okay. Yesterday we talked about abstract keyword. Remember abstract? Okay. Yesterday I talked about abstract keyword. Anybody remember? What was that? Again, not replying. Anand, can you tell me what was the?
Incomplete class or method.
Hmm. You can use abstract keyword with the class and you can use with method. Abstract means incomplete, right? We talked about. Now today
That's
we
correct.
have to use interface. This is really very important thing and very confusing. Let's give a try to understand. See, uh, my question to you is, when you design something, right? When you design something like dog, you have to tell me, right? So this you design. This is the definition of the dog. That's clear to you? Yeah.
Yes.
So there are two things. One thing you are designing it, right? Why you are designing the dog so that some other party can use it. My question to you is why you design this class? Answer karo. This class.
So that the user can use it.
Yeah, you design it so that when you make the object of it, है ना? So that an user can use it. Nice. Mhm.
Hmm.
Yep. So you tell me, so if somebody wants to use it, right? I want somebody should use your dog. Your dog will do only run and walk, right? So tell me. So if I'm end user, so I would be interested in its implementation, how it is implemented, or I will only interested with its in functionality. I will be interested only with this functionality, or I will be interested with this implementation also as end user. Let me give you the example.
Functionality only.
Exactly. Uh, when you bring AC, right, and you install it, right, you install or somebody else install it, whatever. So my question to you is, when you install the AC, you are interested how AC internally works, or are you just interested only with this functionality?
Only with its functionality.
Yeah, so you are not interested with its implementation at all. So it happens everywhere. For example, car. When you buy a car, so you are interested only how car works, right? You are
Hmm.
interested only in its behavior. You don't try to understand its technology, how which technology is implemented in this car, how it works, right? You are not interested in that, right?
That's
So
true.
can you tell me if you design something, so you would never you want somebody can use it, but nobody should understand its functionality. You don't want to show it. That's correct.
That's correct.
So if I want to use this dog, you will make the object of it, right? And you will hand over that object, and you will never tell me about detailed implementation of it, right? That's
That's
correct.
correct.
You will hide. Actually, ideally, I would say, ideally we should hide detail implementation. Ideally, we should hide detailed implementation of it from whom? From end user. That's fine. There are two things. One is called end user. Second one is called designer. Designer know everything. You tell me, the people who design this dog, he knows everything. Of course, man, you are designer. But what about end user? End user should know only the functionality, right? He should not
Correct.
know detailed implementation of it. So tell me, if you hand over this class to me, what is the problem? If you hand over this class to me, I can see your implementation, right?
Hmm.
You got it? So
Got
we
it.
should have I need something, right? So that end user can use the functionality without knowing its implementation. So what we need, guess? I need something, right? I need something so that and user can use my dog without knowing its implementation. I hope you understand what I'm trying to tell you. Hmm?
Or that designs should be very user friendly.
Design should be protected, kind of.
Yeah.
I need
Thank you.
something so that the end user can use my dog without knowing its implementation, right? If you
Hmm.
hand over this class to me, I can see the design, right? You don't want to do that.
Okay.
Clear?
Yeah.
This is true in real life also. Nobody
You need
exposed
to save
design to
your
you.
privacy.
Exactly, man. I'm doing business, right? If I expose my internal implementation, today you are buying this dog from me. Tomorrow
Yeah,
you
someone will
can you
expose you,
can you
so
can
you
you can design your own, right? You got it? Like here, when you want to purchase some car and AC, right? You go to the showroom, right? You just talk about its functionality, right? Features. You never talk about how it is done in the internal. If you do it, they will throw you out. Yes, you know. Are you following me?
yes.
Nobody's going to talk like this.
Yeah.
Got it? Simple. Nice. Cling, cling. Done. Oh, so what is the solution of this? You understand the problem? When you design something and you don't want to expose
So
implementation to
so
the
it's
end
like
user.
it's more like you care about exterior, not the interior.
Exactly. Exactly. That's why when you buy a car, they give you the interface, right? Dashboard, steering, all. Those are the interfaces, right? Hmm.
Yeah.
So solution of this problem is interface. That's why interface comes in the picture, right? So what interface does? Interface is a mechanism, right? Mechanism which allows, any guess? Which allows to expose the functionality
To the end user.
to, very nice, you are following me.
Mhm.
Functionality to end user without, interface is mechanism which allows to expose the functionality to end user without exposing its, everything is fine, right?
Or it's
Interface is
internal
mechanism
functionality or
which
something.
allows to expose the
Mhm.
functionality to end user without exposing its internal details, right? That's okay.
Correct. Mhm.
Nice. Oh my God. Like this kind of definition you will not see on the internet. Clear? If you
That's
go
from
and they will talk
experience.
about, yeah, they will talk about, if I say what is a car, you can answer in two ways.
Mhm.
Car is the luxury item, right?
Yep.
In car we have music system, so when you run it, you may enjoy. That's correct.
Correct.
Car has four wheels, right?
Mhm.
Car car has AC installed. You are wasting my time. Yes, you know.
Mhm.
You can say I have a car which color is red. I would say, what are you talking about? Why are you wasting my time? I'm not interested in that. You should tell me car basically I use for commute purpose. My purpose is I can commute from one place to another place safely, right?
Mhm.
With safety. You got my point? Hmm. That is the real use of it. Am I right or not?
Right. Right.
Hmm. Other thing is if I'm talking about unnecessarily, I'm wasting my time. Hmm?
Yes.
Yeah. Similarly, we'll talk about interface. I'll give you the definition in two ways. First way, by wasting time. Second, I will tell you the real use of it. Whatever I mentioned over here, this is the real use of interface. It's clear to you? So interface is
Yes.
a mechanism which allows to expose the functionality to end user without exposing its internal detail. The end user can use it without knowing how it is implemented, right? In other
Mhm.
words, in another words, uh, and user can use it without knowing its in, without knowing its implementation. No?
Mhm.
Oh, nice, cool. So let's move one step ahead. Next slide. Mhm. So you understand the agenda? Yeah, I want to do something so that anybody can use my dog, but he should not know how it is implemented. So in order to do that, you can design the interface. Now let's design interface. Allow me. If you want to design the interface, sir, I need your help. Can you help me? Yeah. So you understand the purpose of interface? Interface you design so that anybody can use it without knowing its implementation. The question is how to design interface. Let's see how to design the interface. Cool. It's done. Then here, if you want to design the interface, what you can do is what you can do is you can make interface keyword. You use interface, and you can give the interface name, right? Interface
Mhm.
name is dog user, right? You can give any name to it. Make sense? Now in this interface you can define those functionality which you want to expose. So in this dog, which how many functionality we have? Run and walk. Hello. So
That's
here you
true.
can write public void. You can write the signature of it, the functionality which you want to expose. Run. Only you can write the declaration. Can you see this?
Mhm.
Public void run and
Void walk.
public void walk. Oh, nice. So can we expose more functionality? No. Whatever you have, you can only expose those. You can expose less, but you cannot expose more. Otherwise, people will kill you, right?
That's true.
Hello. You just sell a car and you said my car can also fly, right? But when it started to fly, right, it's not flying. Okay. So what I'm saying, in interface you can design, you can expose only those functionality which is the part of the implementation. Can we expose lesser functionality? Less? Yes, you can, but not more. Hmm? And guys, in interface only we are giving method declaration. That's true. It contains,
Method
help me.
declaration.
It contains only method declaration. Of course, man. It contains only method declaration, right? So in interface, right? Declaration. What is it?
Method
In
declaration.
interface, if like here we don't have definition. By default, abstract keyword is written over here. You write or not doesn't matter. What I said?
Abstract keyword.
Abstract keyword is
And
there because if you don't give the definition, you have to write abstract keyword. So public and abstract is there. Public, abstract. Oh man, you write or not, it is there always. Got it? Suppose I'm just writing wide walk. Hmm. Do I need to write public and abstract? No, it is there by default.
okay.
Mhm.
Mhm.
So I can say in interface, all the methods are public and abstract by default. Can you select that? Yep.
Sure. Yeah.
In interface, by default, all the methods are public. No, we cannot change it. Public and abstract. Yes. Got it? Yeah, it is. Hello. In interface, whatever variable you declare, right? All the variables, no? Yeah, all the attributes you can say. All the attributes are, oh, Mr. Public, static, and final. You write or not, it is there, right? Public, static, final. Public means anybody can access it. Static means there will be only one copy of it. Final means nobody can change the value of it. So if you declare some variable, right, inside the interface, you have to write public, static, final, and you can write a data type and then variable name, and you can give some value. Hey, Mister, you have to assign this value for sure. Understood? Hmm.
Understood. Yeah.
This is equivalent to this. Either you write everything or you just write this much. Both are same in the interface. The interface, when you declare the variable, you must give some initial value to it. By default, it is public, static, and final. Done. And in interface cannot be instantiated. You cannot make the object of it. No? Interface can't be instantiated. 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 Clear? Means I cannot use new operator. Dog user. That's incorrect, right? Hmm? This is not correct. People, you are not replying. But I'm sorry, I confused. Can you make the object of it? No. Can you make the reference of it? Of course you can. Dog user. Anand, are you with me? You can make the
Yes, yes.
reference of it. This is fine, right?
Hmm.
This is okay. Why? Because it is just a reference of interface.
Interface.
Oh,
Mhm.
so it's okay. This is okay, right? We can make the reference of it, but you cannot make the object of it.
Okay,
Got my point?
got it.
And interface you can implement in a class. Class can implements, right? Implements. A class can implement an interface. Let me show you, right? Done. So people, I'm going to show you. So far, it is just funda. You know, funda technique. Hmm? Here, what you need to do? Can you help me, please? Here, I'm going to connect this interface with this class. So you have to connect it. How you can connect both? Like when you design the class, right? Here, Mr. Like you can write a class, Anand, class,
Hmm.
name is, I forget it, dog. And here you have to use implements keyword. You are just implementing this class. That's why this interface and class can be connected to each other. And here you can write dog user. Got my point? Yep.
Got it.
So when you implement the class, whatever method declaration is there, that definition must be present in this. What is it? When you
Whenever you
implement
implement.
a interface, whatever method is declared in this interface, that
The class.
implementation must be present in the class. Let me write this point.
Mhm.
Very, very important point. What? When you, when a class implements an interface, what is important thing is when a class implements an interface, then class must have all the, then class must have definition, right? Of all the method declared inside the interface. This point is clear to everybody. See,
Okay, on a class.
when you implement interface, whatever method you have, you must implement it. Can you see this? Run is there, walk is there.
Right.
If any method is not there, your class will not compile. Because if your class has any unimplemented method, your class will be incomplete.
Right.
Hmm? What I said? Oh man, if your class actually when you are implementing it, all the methods are inherited. So you have to complete it. Got it?
Okay.
So if interface has 5 method declaration, all the method you have to implement it. So
Hmm.
this and these are related to each other. Fine, done.
Fine.
So when you design the interface, this interface will be used by designer and user both. So this interface should be used by whom? Only designer, or it should be used by user also? Of course, man, it should be used by interface.
Interface.
Must be used by designer and user. Interface must be used by designer and user. Yes
Hmm.
and yes. Fine, done. So let me show you the program of it, right? How end user and designer can be connected to each other. See, I'm making class. My class is interface main. Can you help me? Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So you can write a main method, public static void main. Hmm. Make sense?
Mhm.
Here I can write array aha. You can write anything, right? You know it. Like here, what you need to do, you have to make an object of new dog, right? Of course, who's making this object? Designer.
Design.
You make the object of it, and left side you assign the make a reference of dog user. Oh, ho, superclass can refer an object of
Dog user.
dog user. You know it, right?
Mhm.
Super. You know this concept.
Dog user
Super
super.
class reference can point
Sa.
to, na? Yeah,
Sa.
can hold.
To
Superclass
subclass.
reference can hold reference of subclass.
Mhm.
Reference of subclass. You know it this, right? Yeah.
Mhm. Mhm.
So the here left side, this is for user. Left side has a reference of the interface, and you are assigning the implement actual dog of it. Now what you can do? I told you, right? Like left side only decide you can call the method or not. So you can call run method. So how it is called? You know the funda. What funda?
Mhm.
First of all, you will go to the left side and you will check run is there or not. Run is there, so it can be accessed. Implementation always will come from right side.
Right side definition. Come on, right side.
Uh, So here, see, right side will be not visible to the end user. End user will see only the interface, right? You see, same
Mhm.
thing is true in real life. Oh, nice.
Wow.
What happened? I'm end user. I have only dog user interface. I can call run and because this interface is connected with this object implementation. Nice.
Mhm.
Oh, ho. This use us is connected with here. Here, us interface is connected with dog object reference.
Dog object and just a new dog.
Yeah, that's it. Oh,
Mhm.
nice. This will really happen everywhere in our real life also.
Mhm.
You always have this left side, not right side. In real life, you can say again left side, right side. I have both. Same thing I was thinking when I was a beginner, right? But in real life, this won't be visible to you. Right now, it is visible, but in real life, not. I hope you understand how interface and class is connected to each other. Class
Mhm.
implements interface, and I want to tell you, one class can implement multiple interface also, not only one, right?
Mhm.
One class can implements multiple interfaces, right? Yes, clear. But one class extend only can extends only. Tell me, one class. You know it, right? In inheritance.
That's
What
true.
I say? One class can extend only one class. Sorry, one class can extend only one class. Yes, that's true. So you have to remember. Hmm? I have done. Hmm? The interface
Okay.
concept you clear? Why we design the interface? Interface is a basically medium between end user and designer. So in real life, when you design the project, we must be using interface. Interface concept is used somewhere or everywhere in the projects, sir.
Everywhere.
Everywhere. If you do not know interface, really, again I'm telling you, do you think this kind of definition you'll get on the internet? I said no. This
No.
is my definition and my style. Or you think the way I'm thinking? If you go on the internet, they will be talking about syntax thing. Like interface start with interface, right? All the
Hmm.
methods are public and abstract. All the variables are public, static, final. You cannot make the object of it. You can make only reference of it. One interface is, all about wasting time, right? You
Mhm.
should know the real purpose of it. I always say, why you eat food, right? Because food gives you energy. Simple. And by that energy, you will be alive, right? You'll be alive.
Right.
Am I right or
Mhm.
not?
Right. Right.
But you cannot say food I eat because it is tasty. It make me happy. By saying like this, you are making happy yourself. Simply that. Clear? You eat food because it makes you happy?
Mm,
Can't say. Somebody is like, food lover.
yeah.
That's why you are confused what I should say. Fine. I hope you understand what I'm trying to convey to you. Yeah. Anybody have any confusion regarding this interface? Because I have done with the session. Another thing is I can, we can talk about, your doubts and all. Fine. And if you want, I can give you, that's fine. I can implement it, right? Done. So in interface, if you know this much, let me write one more point. One interface can extend other interface. Remember it. Interface class can implement the interface. Can you see this? Class implements interface. But one interface extends a other interface. Are you following me? So in real life, you can have multiple interface. One interface extend other interface. Yes.
Is that means when you, for example, when you make the method for the walk, maybe walk is connected with some other functionality?
Yeah, I'll show you.
Okay.
That's done. Let's
Mhm.
so regarding interface, anybody have any question query?
Yeah,
I make these slides.
hello.
Yeah, please.
Uh, Interface and abstract classes, they're very similar. So, when to
No,
use
no,
an
no,
abstract
no.
class?
Very
What's
good
the
question. This is one of the most frequently asked questions in the interview. It doesn't matter how many experience you have. Are you following me?
Yeah,
Even you have 13, 14 years of experience and you face some interview, they'll ask this question. When you design interface and when you design,
Abstract.
hello,
yeah,
abstract
abstract
class.
class.
Like here, interface, you understand, interface is basically used to expose the functionality. That's correct.
Mm-hmm.
But abstract class is basically used to reuse the functionality, reuse the code. So interface is for end user and abstract class is for designer.
Designer. Mm.
It should be very clear, right? Abstract class, let me
Is for
write it.
designer.
This is used to reuse
Mm-hmm.
the code, right? This is sorry, this is used to reuse the code, and it is for
Designer.
only designer. The people who design the class, only for designer of the class, right? Means it is not for end user. It's clear to you?
Mm-hmm.
So you design the interface because sometime you may have multiple implementation and you want to write the common code so that you can use at many places. Let me write it. Why you design interface? This is used to reuse the code. We design this abstract class so that we can use it. We design the abstract class so that we can use it in multiple.
To implement the interface.
Yeah, we design the
Yeah.
abstract class so that we can use in multiple implementation, a multiple class implementation.
Mm-hmm.
I'll show the real example of it. No worries. And what about interface? You know it. Interface basically it is used to expose the functionality to the other party. Hmm?
Mm-hmm.
So interface is for end user. That's correct. Mhm. I think we talked a lot.
When you say
Yeah.
end user, does that
Nothing,
mean
sir.
like someone who is using your code?
See, for example, car. In car, we have two party. One is
Mhm.
car designer and second one is car user.
Mhm.
Car user is end user.
Okay, yeah, sure. That's what.
Interface is mainly designed for end user. That's correct. But this interface is used. This interface is used by designer also. If designer does not use that does not use this interface, right? So how you can how your end user can access it? Not possible, right? So this is the this if your class implement interface, then only interface can access it. That's true. Yeah.
That's true.
Interface is mainly designed by end user, but it is used by designer also. Yes or no? If
That's
designer
true.
does not use it, you end user cannot access it.
You
If
can't
car
deploy it.
designer will not design the car, how you can use it? So, but it is used by designer also. That's correct. Oh
That's
man,
correct.
Again, I
if
have one
I'm
question.
just a second. If I'm design the car, I will design interface also or not for you? Of course, man.
We should know
Interface
first
means
how it works.
normally you say, hey, I bought a car and my car dashboard is not looking nice. Yep, that dashboard is interface, right? Okay, somebody
Right.
asking
Again,
some question.
I have
Please
a
go ahead.
question.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, as like abstract class is incomplete, so like interface helps it to complete, or what's the relation between abstract and interface?
Abstract class is also incomplete, interface is also incomplete. But abstract class is used to reuse the code. An interface is basically used to expose the functionality to the end user. Hello?
So like implementation, the interface class is not for complete the abstract class, right?
Yeah, interface is also abstract, right? Because it is incomplete, but its purpose is different, right? So
Mm-hmm.
your question may be why we make abstract class. Let me show the example, right?
Okay. Okay.
See, I'm actually I'm running a company, right? And suppose I want to design a car, right? And I decided this is my base car model. What call? Base car model. And in this car, whatever car I will design, those car must have this functionality. Let me tell you. Public void, right? Run. Are you following? Run is the incomplete method. So what do you write here? Abstract. Are you with me? If your class has one abstract method, class must be abstract. You know it, right? This I taught you yesterday. And here you can write public void run. No, not run. Start. Hello. Like here in abstract, I'm just writing method, all the method which is supported by my all the car which I will sell in the market. But here run is abstract. It is not designed, but other methods are designed. So this method, if you somebody will call my base model this method, my car will start. So I would say car starts. Make sense? Hello. Like here, my company is selling a car, but my car has how many functionality? Only three functionality. What man? It can. It's a horn also. Tick tick tick. Understood? Done. You guys are not replying. In my base car model, this is not complete.
True.
Like here, what is it? I am designing the car. I said, I said in the market, I'll sell a car. My car can run, start, and horn. This is the basic model, right? But problem with this is, you know, this is not complete. Why?
This is
Because
abstract.
yeah, I want to launch multiple car, right? But I
Mhm.
want my other car, my other car run differently in terms of speed. So what I can do? This is my base model, right? Oh man, I'm not going to implement start and horn. It is already done, right? What needs to be done in the specific car? Because I want to launch a specific model in the market. Are you with me?
Mhm.
So what I can customize? I need to make a concrete class, right? The class which will have implementation of
Yes. Abs-
run method.
Run.
So
Run method.
I make a class and this is my V10 model and extends help me base car.
Base car.
So Basically, here I need to use common code. I'm not going to write start and horn again and again because my company design start and horn functionality for all the implementation in same fashion. But what we can customize, man? Public void run. This car max speed is. Please let me know if you don't understand. Okay.
100 miles
System
per hour.
out dot
That's
println.
too slow. Make it to
Yeah,
40.
yeah. Max speed is 10. 10, whatever you say, right? It's up to you. Make sense?
That's a nano part.
Normal class. So this is my first model, okay?
Hmm.
But all is going to be started in same fashion, horn same fashion. Only difference is their speed. So you can make other design also. Allow me. I'm going to
Color.
make a. Here you can make another car like 200. Oh,
Hmm.
so speed is 200.
Hmm.
So hey, purpose is why I make abstract class because I want to make common functionality for my all the model, right? But my all the model will have some common functionality, but their speed would be different. Yes or no? Let you make another one. You have to reply. Here I don't have much space. Give me a second. Mm-hmm.
I got
Mister.
confused now. The
Mister.
same thing we did in
Uh,
inheritance, like the same thing we did in inheritance,
this
like
is man.
Man,
एक second.
एक second.
This is also
This
inheritance,
is
man.
also in.
So why you confused? This is also inheritance. But I'm telling you, we
But
okay.
make
I'm
a
telling
Okay.
you,
Hmm. When you unmute, a lot of background noise. My voice is coming back to me. I think your confusion is very, very genuine. I like to clarify it. So let me make another model. I'm just making another model class. Can you help me? Class V100 extends base car. And what we can do is public void run. Hello. See,
Hmm.
again we have another implementation. I don't have much space over here. System dot out dot println max speed is 100. Hey guys, are you with me?
yes, sir.
So somebody is confused, right? His question is same thing we have learned in inheritance also. That's correct. But here only difference is my base class. Like here, if I give the implementation of run, it's not good, right? Because when I design the base model, I don't know how my car is going to run in the future. Hey, what is the problem with this base car? I know everything, but I do not have idea about run. This run implementation will depend on the model which I am designing. Yes,
Correct.
Yes.
sir. Confusion. Somebody says I confused. Please, who is this? Come and ask questions.
Yes, I got this
So,
point now.
Really?
really?
Trying to.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
here, when you design, use another headphone and all people. When you design your car, I know how it can start, how it can run, but I know when I design my model, specific model on top of it, run is not defined. Which method is not defined so far in the base model? Run is not defined. Why, man? Because I don't know. I'm going to launch many model of it, but in all model, my start and horn will be same, but only difference is
Run.
run.
Speed.
That's it. So you see, abstract class we use in order to reuse the code, but interface we use in order to expose the functionality. So when you use abstract class, in this you can use the interface also, right? Without interface, you cannot expose the car functionality. Yes, you know. So when you design the car, note. What I said? When we design the car. right? Then we have to use interface and abstract class both. Yes, you know.
Yes.
So normally, when you do something, you can use interface and abstract class both together. Why? Abstract class is used to reuse the code, and interface is used to export the functionality.
Functionality. Hmm.
When we design the car, we have to use interface and abstract class both at the same time. That's correct. Done. So, anybody have still question query, please?
Hello.
Like here,
Hey, Nagendra, I have a question.
mm,
I just tried to make a abstract class, and when I tried to generate a constructor, it made a constructor, and so what's the use of that constructor if we cannot?
very good questions. This is one of the questions, right, which is again most frequently asked. I would like to clarify your doubt. His question is, see, as I told you, abstract class, can we instantiate the abstract class? Answer is, if you are smart, right? My first question is, answer in easy way. Can we instantiate? Can we instantiate? Please answer it. Instantiate. Help me.
We can do that by the subclass.
Yeah, can we instantiate abstract class? Answer is no, right? There, but we can make the object of it with the help of subclass. But we can instantiate not directly, but you can instantiate it with the help of subclass. You got a point? So anyway, who asked this question?
The
Adit.
No, me, Sandeep.
Sandeep,
Yeah.
you tell me, abstract class, we cannot make object of it directly, but we can make the object of it by subclass, because when I make an object of subclass, we create object of superclass also.
Yeah.
Got it?
Yeah.
So abstract class is instantiated or not? Not directly. Let me tell you. If I make a class abstract, right?
Mhm.
Aha. And in this class does not have anything, right? That's fine. If you want, you can have a method, public void. We can. So I'm sorry about it. We should write here class, nah? Class, and you can use abstract keyword. Please
Yeah.
mute yourself and run method. This is. Can you make the object of aha? No, no, we can't. Right?
No.
We can't. We cannot make object of it. That's why I'm just making cut. Done. But I can make a subclass, right?
Yeah.
Class laugh laugh extends. When you extends a class, its abstract method is also inherited. Class laugh extends aha. I did one mistake, right? I'll tell you what mistake I did. Here you have to write the definition of which method? Public void run. Otherwise, if you implement extend any abstract class, your class will also become abstract, right? Unless and until you give the definition of it.
Okay.
System dot out dot println. Here you can write running. Fine. This is so. Here I did one mistake. What I said. When you don't give the definition in case of abstract class, you have to use abstract keyword over here. Otherwise, your program will not compile. Make sense? Yeah.
Yes.
So this is my abstract class. You cannot make an object of aha, but can you make an object of laugh?
Yeah.
Yes. See, laugh. When you make an object of laugh, you know what happened? Then object of superclass is also created. What is it?
Uh,
When you make an object of subclass, aha, let me write it here. When we make an object of what? When you make an object of laugh, then object of aha is also created. That's fine.
Yeah. And
Here, when we make an object of love, then object of aha is also created. It means abstract class can also have constructor. Make sense? Yes.
yeah.
You got a point? So if somebody say abstract class is not instantiated, then there is no use of constructor, right?
Mhm.
Hello. Like
Yeah.
here, but your thinking is wrong. Abstract class is also instant. Let me tell you one of the very important fact. You may be thinking if object is created, constructor will be called for sure. You have that kind of thinking?
I think constructors is by default not be called all the
No,
time.
no, no. No, my question you should understand. So far, whatever knowledge I have given, you should always think if you make an object, constructor must be called. Yes, you know?
Okay.
Man, I told you either may be default constructor or it may be parameterized constructor.
Yeah.
So my question is, if you make the object, constructor will be called or not? Yes.
Yeah.
Whatever
So, but
knowledge I
if
have given.
what if the abstract class has no constructor? Like, what kind of call
No,
will?
no, no. Constructor, man, class rule is same. If in class, even though it is abstract, if you don't write any constructor, default is there.
Ah, okay. All right. Makes
Okay.
sense.
So whatever knowledge you have, you guys should think if you make a class, there will be constructor for sure. And when you make an object of a class, constructor must be called. That's your thinking. Yes, but I can tell you some situation. What man? Don't confuse. I can show you some situation where object will be created, but constructor is not called. Oh my God. What is it? There is a special situation. What? There is special situations where objects are created, but constructor is not called. You are not replying. I said
Yeah.
this special situation where objects are created but constructor is not called. Oh my God. So don't confuse. Understood?
Okay.
And I will teach you this. That situations are one is called deserialization. This is special situation. Are you with me?
Mm-hmm.
And next one is called cloning. I'll show
Okay.
you.
All right.
So this is, but you don't confuse, right? But 99.99% cases, if you make object,
That would be
constructor is called.
constructor.